Cam McLeod and Briar Smegelski have so far evaded authorities, including the Royal Canadian, Air Force. They're wanted over the murders of Australian man Lucas Fowler and his partner China Dees, as well as local university professor Leonard Dyke. Earlier I spoke to Julian Kolsut, a reporter for CHEK News in British Columbia. Julian Kolsut, thanks very much for your time. So what can you tell me about this possible sighting that's taken place?
Sure. Just hours ago, we heard that around 100 kilometers southwest of Gillam, which these suspects were suspected to be the citizens group called the Bear Clan from Winnipeg, spotted potentially 18-year-old Briar Smegelski and 19-year-old Cam McLeod. So the RCMP have kind of pivoted their resources, along with the Royal Canadian Air Force, who's been assisting them, to focus in on that area. So far, they've confirmed that they have no one in custody right now. But until then, they are locking the area down. Residents are told to stay indoors and remain outside of kind of police watch there. And for now, we're just listening to police for any further updates.
And York Landing, is this within the wider area they were focused on, or are we talking about a new area?
York Landing is a little bit south, like I said, 100 kilometers southwest, 200 by road. It's a little bit outside the area. I'm not sure if they were sweeping down south, but it's a vast wilderness up there, pretty huge area. So they might have had some resources go down there, but I'm not quite sure.
Do we know when this possible sighting took place? Are we talking in the last day, or could this have been a few days ago?
Possibly just hours ago. I think that's what happened. All the RCMP started pivoting their resources down there, and it sounds like this was very recent on social media. There's reports from the local chief there. He put out a warning for everyone to stay inside, that this was a relatively new development. So this is the kind of newest news we have in the last almost a week now. The trail has been cold. On Monday, their burnt-out vehicle was found there in Gillam, and since then we've heard nothing. So this is pretty major that they've been spotted.
And just tell me what you can about how locals there are feeling. What are you hearing? Are they panicked? Are they worried about the prospects of these alleged killers being in their midst?
These communities are super, super small. We're talking, remote Manitoba. The more north you go in Canada, the more quiet it gets. Couple hundred people. Gillam has, just over 1,000 people. Very small populations there. So this has easily shaken these communities. But and for the first time, some individuals had to lock their doors and keep eyes on the back of their head. This is quite intense, and they are a little bit worried. But I think with the huge RCMP presence, they're feeling quite safe. Some other unconfirmed reports are that they might have escaped into the bushes, so maybe being pushed away from town. But for now, obviously, all the RCMP resources are surrounding that area, and they're going to continue to likely fan out. But the weather has been a little bit difficult. We're hearing that the aircraft are having some difficulties operating, and for now, the RCMP are just going to continue their search.
Julian Kolsut from CHEK News. Really appreciate the update on that. Thank you.
Thanks so much, David.